Hi, in case you don't remember, this is Mrs. B.
And Auntie.
And we've been gone a long time.
We haven't seen each other very much for a long time either.
No, our last posting video was in December, like the first part of December. And we've only seen each other a few times.
Yeah, just a very scattered time. And we went to see Home Free at Colorado Springs in December. And, I love having my husband with me at things. And Miss B likes having her husband there too. But we didn't get to be as stupid as we like to be.
Well,
I
think that might have been worded wrong. We're always pretty stupid.
Well,
but we weren't as silly as we normally are. We didn't act up quite the same.
No.
When you have your husband with you, sometimes you just have to behave a little bit different.
It's kind of like having a parent. We
put the hubs, let them
in the front seat.
Mr. T drove, and Mr. C was in the shotgun.
Yes, and we were in the back, and we giggled the whole way.
We did.
Yes.
When we weren't telling somebody how to drive.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, somebody. I don't know who that somebody is.
Yeah. The back seat is a whole other experience. You see a lot more stuff from the back than you do the passenger side. Oh, it's scary sometimes.
We were with some people I will not name, relatives, riding with them not too long ago, and Mr. C and I were in the back seat. No, once again, the men were up front, and the other person was the other wife was in the back seat with me. And when they pulled up on the interstate, we both thought I was going to die. Because there was somebody coming in.
Oh.
And of course, the driver's wife hollered, and he says, there was nothing wrong. Nobody's going to get hurt. And we talked about it later. My husband and I talked about it later, and he thought I was going to die too.
He did. So you weren't overestimating the situation.
No, but we did survive. It was okay. But it can be a scary experience when you're riding in the back.
Especially in traffic.
In places the other person doesn't know where they're going.
Right. Well, we were in Denver, and I was in the back seat, and our youngest son was in the front seat, and it was a very strange occurrence because we were there for a wedding, and everybody that was going to the wedding lived in Denver, but we drove to Nebraska, to a town of just a little over 100 people, so they could stand by a wheat field and get married and go to the VFW hall in this little bitty town. Well, we drove like 3.5 to 4 hours. 50 people drove 4 hours one way from Denver. And, you go in the Denver traffic, it's a crazy mess. They have all kinds of road constructions and stuff, And Terry knows the way when it's normal road, but road construction, not a happy picture there. Anyway, I did a little bit of and I tried to keep my mouth shut, but it's so hard.
Makes me remember, Mr. C and I went south. I don't remember where we were going, Austin or somewhere. No, San Antonio. Shoot, I don't remember where we were going.
Oh.
But he started to pass when you're not supposed to pass. And there was a car coming. And I normally will keep my mouth shut because I don't want to get in an argument with him.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I don't want him to stop and put me out on the side of the road like some people do. Anyway, I hollered, I grabbed him. I went my arm over in the front of him. I want to live.
That's dramatic.
It was. I've never reacted like that before, but
You
I
hung out
was.
with me too
I
much.
was scared. We both just started laughing. Of course, thankfully, he did not pass because I reacted that way, and all we did was laugh. And normally, he would have got upset with me, but
That's
that
funny.
was kind of a funny reaction. I want to live. I want to live.
Well,
Sorry, guys, if I was too loud. I'm sorry.
we were on our way to Houston to get on a boat. Oh, ship, I guess it's what it's called. Not a rowboat. Anyway, it was almost to, I don't know, it was halfway, not halfway, probably 80 miles away from home. And a raccoon ran up in front of us, and we could not evade it. And it tore off the cowling underneath our car. So we had to turn around and come back and get our
Hadn't
pickup.
you already drove like 2 hours?
Yeah. And so I was afraid that we'd get in Houston traffic and have problems with the radiator or something. I didn't know what all was tore up in the car. You know, there's a lot tore up. Anyway, we made it home and got in the pickup and went on, and was not a pleasant drive, particularly.
Started that trip out really
really nice, yeah. And so, I'd say, well, it didn't total it. I'm sure it didn't total it. I hope it didn't total it, Stupid raccoon.
Animals.
Animals, yes.
Animals are your car problems.
They are. The deer and the antelope like to play.
And we do live where the deer and the antelope play.
Yes.
One of those places, anyway. Hey, we need to tell them why we are back.
Why are we
Don't
back?
you think we need to tell them why we're back? You don't remember why we're back.
Now, why are we back?
We reached monetization, so we can get money. Well, yeah, we've done this a long time.
Yes,
and
we're just overly popular. We're just raking it in.
I don't remember what our top number of subscribers were, but we're at over 2,800 now.
Yeah,
and
we're surprised you're still here. We're so thankful that you're still here. Thank you.
We are.
Yes.
But it's been since December since we posted. So
and it was a quick post.
Yes. Yeah, it was a little short.
Hi, we're going to tell y'all about our trip.
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't.
And then YouTube sent us an email saying that if we did not post, that we would lose our monetization.
Yes.
And actually, we can't even collect it because
we hadn't made enough.
Well, we have.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, we can collect it.
Oh.
We could, but when I set it up, you have to use your, 2 forms of ID. Uh-huh. And I use my driver's license and my Social Security, and they have different names on them.
Oh.
And you can't do that.
Oh.
So now I've got to change one of them to match the other and then submit it again.
Oh, you did your FBI ID instead of your regular one? She's with the FBI.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Future Broads of International. No, I don't know.
You confuse me sometimes.
And that's my job.
That's her job.
That's my job. Oh, you should have seen her at the Home Free concert.
When I got dizzy.
Yes.
I had vertigo.
We got some of the last
tickets. There were 4 of us that went, and there was only 6 seats left.
Yes. And we jumped in there early. But, I mean, if you're going to Home Free, you better jump in early. Well, we were in the nosebleed section. And the seats were steep in front of us. And Brenda's like, I've got vertigo.
Oh, my goodness. I thought I was going to fall down on top of everybody.
Yes.
I could not look toward the stage.
Yes.
Until they turned the lights out.
I felt so bad for you. You put up a paper, and that helped.
I kept my eyes covered.
Yes.
Because it was so bad. And
then they turned the lights off. You want to go
stand outside? And I'm like, I can't get outside.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to climb over people's laps.
yeah, that's not the best.
Mm-mm.
See, the seating was fine once you're sitting down, but it was very steep,
Yes.
very very steep. So,
Yes.
but yeah, that was weird.
That was, yeah.
I've never had vertigo before, and
Yeah.
I sure did that day.
Yeah. This is a good concert.
Yeah,
After they turned off the lights.
and it's the last. I think it'll be the last one we see
With
Austin.
Austin. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I know how I feel about it, but I don't want to talk about how bad I feel about it.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
But I am going to miss him being with Humphrey.
Yeah. Because I hope whoever the new guy is, that they have a good vibe.
I don't know his name. Adam. His name's Adam, too.
Oh, my goodness.
They're
going to have to
Adams.
just name themselves the Adams family.
Some of the comments that I saw said the other guys were going to have to change their names to Adam, too, or they'll be gone.
They could say, please, Adam had him.
There's a conspiracy. The Adams have a conspiracy.
Oh, there's a
I'm
thought.
just joking.
Yes,
but that's coming up soon.
When the new person, do they have a guy? He is picked out. Was it the guy you showed me the picture of? Okay.
I'd have to hunt for it. I don't remember his name.
It's
but he's actually been with them before.
He has.
He was one back a long time ago that would, they had different ones all the time. Oh. And he would fill
probably
in.
When they were on cruise ships and stuff.
I think it was just when they didn't have a permanent somebody and they kept having different people fill in.
Guest stars.
And he's been with Chris Rupp a lot. So they know him. They already have a relationship with him.
Okay, that'll be good. So he'll probably fit in. But
the things I've heard sound good, but he's still not. Yeah, he's still not Austin. Yeah, but it'll take us a while to get used to. Just like it took a while to get used to Adam Chance. Yeah. Although I really didn't watch him much before when it was Chris Rupp. Yeah. So I didn't have a hard time getting used to Adam Chance. But this is going to be hard for us because Austin has been such a
My husband calls him Pretty Boy. I don't know what he'll call this new guy.
But, you can't blame him.
No, he wants to be home with his baby, if he has a baby. Do they have? They don't have a baby yet.
No. Okay. Yeah, and that's one of the things they said for sure. He says, we're number one, we're not Yoko and
the Beatles guy.
John Lennon.
Yeah.
It's not that situation. And that, no, she was not pregnant. Oh, but they do plan on having a family, and he wants to be home. And he hadn't had a Christmas at home in, I don't remember how many years, he said. And he wanted that.
It'd be hard to be on the road all the time.
Well, you think of the other guys. They have kids, and I guess they're not home. But, just in regular life, your husband being a truck driver. My husband was a truck driver for a long time. And there's a lot of times that
you have to go to games by yourself and school plays. And
well, I worked in a plant in the oil field, and I missed lots of Christmases. But we just worked around it. Yeah. So, anyway.
You have to make the holidays work. Hey. No, you're not going to put those back together.
I was going to show them why I was doing.
She's trying to pull one over on you here.
No, I'm not. You know what? I may have ruined them because I may not be able to get them back in.
Oh, just put one in.
Oh! It popped. I don't like the way I look. And I don't like the deep bags under my eyes. So I was going to wear my glasses to kind of hide, behind, maybe my bags don't show as much behind my glasses. But the problem is I can't see. I only need them for reading, and I can't see to look at the monitor here. So I was joking around with Auntie here and decided, I said, well, I know what I can do. I can grab I can't get this on. I can grab my sunglasses. It's not working.
Just put it on one eye.
I have these sunglasses. So I took the lenses out. I can't get them back in. And I was going to go like this. And it looks like it's worse as a little old lady.
I think you look cute like that. Where's Tweety Bird? No, you cute. It makes your eyes even more green now. They look so
yes,
pretty.
I have hazel eyes. Of course, with this yellow, it probably makes them look a little different.
When I wear yellow, my eyes turn yellow. They're ugly eyes.
That's what I thought. They'd probably wash them out some.
Mm-hmm.
But
look really good.
anyway,
yeah, they
just being
good.
silly. And she says, "Oh, you need to do that.
You need to do that." Yes.
Okay. We really don't have any plans about what we were going to talk about today, other than a little bit about the home free. And you were going to tell me something before we started, and then you said, "No, I'll wait till we're recording." So
shoot.
So
I have electrical problem.
You have an electrical problem.
Yes, we have this electrical outlet that does all my stuff back there around my chair. And it's in the wall. It's a regular outlet.
Mm-hmm.
But Terry never put a faceplate on it.
Okay.
So I was plugging it in and it went into the wall.
Oh.
And it didn't plug in. And I tried to plug it in through the wall and it sparked at me.
Ooh, y'all better get that taken care of.
I know. So I have a note on Terry's chair that says outlet. So I won't forget.
You can burn your house down.
I know. I could.
Really?
It's possible.
It is.
Anyway, so that's my big news.
Now I'm going to worry about her. She's here by herself a lot. So.
Well, he's going to fix it tonight. I talked to him on the phone.
Oh, okay. He does get on stuff pretty quick.
Yes, especially like
not us. We procrastinate. We don't get nothing fixed.
I put plug at door. And then I also had a note, give Terry the Texas flag. So I've got to.
Well, you need a new. Oh, he does. You only have the American flag flying right now, don't you?
Yeah, but our Texas flag tore up, from the wind. So I got another one. So
you probably know that she lives in the country, and you come down this winding road and down kind of a small hill. Come around and you see their place, and it's so pretty looking down, and it's colorful. Her little garden out there is so pretty, and it's just so pretty when you come around that corner.
Oh, cool!
See all those bright planters with the flowers.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of, I think they're feed troughs, and they're all different colors. So we they're round buckets or slot buckets. Actually,
I didn't know that's what those were.
They're cheap. So, because flower pots are high price. I think they might be called muck buckets.
Well, I thought you had bought a bunch of flower pots.
Yeah.
And painted them or bought them that color.
Those kind cost, that size costs about $30. And we don't do that. We do $5.
Yes, you
$10.
do.
We're cheap.
If it wasn't for your vine.
Yeah, I do Amazon buying. I get all kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, she gets a lot.
So all my cool stuff I get from them.
Okay, we're trying to think of things to catch you up since the last time.
Let's see.
We did go on a girls' trip with my other 3 cousins and then her. So there was 5 of us.
Yeah.
One of the cousins wasn't able to make it. We have more, but another one that was going to come wasn't able to at the last minute, which we miss you, Nana.
Yeah.
But we had a really good time. We went to Pagosa Springs, Colorado.
Oh, that was fun. I had never been. I mean, I've gone to Pagosa Springs hundreds of times as a kid. Oh, probably a dozen times. That was a big exaggeration. I'm sorry. Anyway, but I've never been in the springs.
I've never been to the springs either, not swimming.
Yes.
And that was really nice. I
It
liked
was. I loved it. It was. You know what I found interesting is every spring was a different temperature.
That was interesting.
I thought, you get in one, you're in all of them.
Do you know what I found out after that?
What?
A lot of those springs up there are clothing optional.
I did not know that.
I'm like, my son-in-law was going to take his scout troop.
Oh.
And found out that. So they
is
had to be
it
careful which one they went to.
Is it certain days that it's closing off?
No, there's a lot more springs than that.
Oh, we just saw the clothing ones.
Yeah, we just went to the one where that is not it's not a clothing option.
No, I did not want to go to the one where what was that one? The hot pot thing.
No, I'm not talking about where we went. It's right off the road as you come into Pagosa Springs, and if you've been there, you probably know which one I'm talking about because you come downtown and you go around that little curve, and it's right there to your just right off the road. That's what I'm talking about. The whole thing. When I said there's clothing optional, there's other organization businesses that are hot springs.
Oh,
not at where we went. They had a whole bunch of little pools that were all different temperatures. So no, it wasn't. Each pool was different. There's other businesses that are optional.
Okay.
So
we went to the one where the general public goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other's general public too, but it is clothing optional.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't get in the wrong one.
I know, but the dressing room was bad enough.
Yes, it was. It's hard to get a privacy to do anything.
I was thinking, if you didn't want the nudity stuff and you had children with you, because there were a lot of children there, those people didn't care, but I would care. I wouldn't want my grandkids seeing these naked women changing their clothes. And you can call me a prude if you want, but I am very modest.
Yes.
And I don't want these little kids seeing the nudity
or anybody else.
I don't want to have to see it either, but I'm an adult and I can deal with it. And I do alterations and I see people change clothes a lot of the times. I tell them that I'll step out or whatever. Oh no, I'm not modest. Oh, well, I am. So every once in a while, I'll have people that'll basically make me stay in there while they change, and I turn my back. I'm like,
get busy doing, looking at a seam or something.
But it happens.
What I found interesting is right next to the creek or river, there was that one really hot spring you could get in. It was called something really hot, and then you could do a cold plunge.
Yes.
I did not want to do that.
I couldn't get in. I wouldn't get in the hot.
No, how was the hottest we got in? 100 and...
You got in a hotter one than I did. I stayed with Melanie when you got in the really hot one.
Was it 107 or 109?
Something like that.
Something like that. Ooh-wee.
But I noticed even I couldn't handle too hot. I'd get feeling weird, so it was best that.
And each one had different minerals.
True. And they come around and they check the temperature because it goes up and down. It changes.
And they change the temperature on the little sign.
Mm-hmm. They have signs that say the name of the little pool and then the temperature. And if they come and check it.
It's I'd never been anywhere like that, and I thought that was pretty cool.
She had what do you call it? An admirer.
An encounter.
She's gotten to which she got into a conversation with this gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
We all had kind of, not all, but three different ones had
I said hi.
been talking to him, but he just got a little interested in this lady here. She had lots to talk about with
Well,
him.
I told him about my husband hauling, not crude oil. Does he haul crude oil?
Yes.
I forgot.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, he hauls crude. I was thinking of the other guy. Forgot. I'm teasing.
She's flustered. She's flustered.
Oh,
She couldn't
I've
think.
got the vapors. No, I started talking about, the different things, and he hauled oil too, and then he got to talking about in South Dakota they had paraffin. They had to haul a lot
That's
of
what
paraffin.
it was, paraffin. Paraffin can be tricky.
Yeah. Now, when you were working at the factory thing, or the, what's it called for Phillips?
Plant. It was just a
the
chemical plant.
Did they have paraffin there, or any of that stuff?
We had a lot of different things, but no, I personally did not deal with any paraffin.
Okay. Terry said it's pretty tricky. I told him about the guy and the paraffin.
If it gets too cold, it sets up, and
Yeah.
you're in trouble there.
You got plugged pipes.
Now, I worked with hydrocarbons. I worked with, what is that? Lithium and different things like that. When I first went to work there, I made the additive that went in rocket fuel.
Oh my goodness!
That made it solid to go up into the shuttles.
How cool!
In that, so I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know
You're
if they still
cooler
do
than
that
I thought you were.
I've done a lot of different things. So have you?
Yeah, I didn't go to college, so I felt kind of dumb, because somebody saw in-law saw what my Social Security pay was, and they said, I've never seen a check that small. And I really felt bad because I thought, all that work I did, but I did do a lot of stuff like housekeeping for people, and they didn't take out taxes and things.
Speaking of Social Security, I did not know until just a few years ago that people get Social Security that never worked.
Oh, really? Wow. Maybe I don't have the smallest check.
Some spouses get.
Oh yeah, Mom got. Well, she worked a little bit, but.
Well,
she got half what Dad got, so that's what I get. Is
half?
Half of what Terry
really?
gets.
Yeah. Well, the person I'm thinking of didn't get that much, but didn't get half. I did. Well, maybe she does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was just surprised. I thought, but you never worked.
I know.
Well, she actually did. She had had jobs outside the home, but they were always short-lived.
Yeah, that's like mine.
She never worked very long anywhere. And she worked several different places, but usually fast food or whatever. But she never worked a long time.
I worked at the church a long time. They took out Social Security, but, that pay was pretty small. So it didn't really build mine up. Mine was real low until Terry graduated, got his.
We sure bounced around a lot right then, didn't we?
Yeah. Woo! It's fun.
Oh,
Retirement. I can't wait for Terry to retire, but then I think, will my time be my own? No. Is it?
It's not now when he's off, so.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Terry, if that offended you. I know you will watch this, so.
No, you won't.
I thought he watched them.
Some of them.
Oh.
I don't push it sometimes because I'm just a little too nutty.
Let's see.
Well, I'm like this all the time, so.
Clifford won't ever watch them.
He won't.
He doesn't. He sees enough of
Okay.
When she comes to my house, he'll go outside so he doesn't have to listen to us. So,
Okay. How was he in shock a few days after the trip to see Humphrey? Because, in an enclosed space with the crazy aunt.
Well, I think he was ready to be home.
Of course, he had Terry to bounce things off of.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about it. We live alone, just the
Mm-hmm.
two of us, and we don't get that many visitors, kind of like y'all.
Yeah.
And it's usually quiet.
Then we get together and it's like,
Yeah. It's kind of like Terry when you came home from the girls' trip. He's probably like, let's just not talk.
Wow, I tell you, the girls' trip, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But there's a lot of talking. Well, my jaws were tired.
But there were 5 of us.
Yeah.
And none of us live close to one another.
No, so we had to get caught up.
We're not in constant contact. Mm-hmm. Even you and I, who I think
probably see each other more.
We did.
Yeah.
Now, you and Melanie were talking a lot on the phone at that time. But, but still, when there's other people there, there's stories you got to tell everybody. And it was like, I know you already know this, but...
Yeah.
But we had so much fun. And it was snow. There was snow on the ground. In fact, we went the long way because we thought the storms were supposed to be blizzard.
Bad on the passes.
And it wasn't.
It was nice. It did dump a lot of snow that first night.
Yeah, we were hoping that it would snow while we were in the
condo. No?
In the spring.
Oh!
But it didn't.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
We did see a fox outside our little condo. It was a little ways away, but we got to watch it, and it was cute to see that fox.
Where my oldest son lives, they have foxes in the neighbor's backyard. There's a whole den of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Terry goes, "Oh, a fox." And they say, yeah, we know.
I know Starla and Morgan get a fox there in their yard every so often.
In Texas.
In town, in Amarillo. So it's kind of surprising.
Yeah, with traffic and everything.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But up in Colorado, we shared a room.
Yes.
And
because I snore.
I do too.
And we're the snorers.
So we thought that we would share a room.
Yes.
But we went to bed and we get the giggles.
Yes.
You can't tell if we're crying or laughing.
Yes.
And they thought they were going to have to come check on us. But I got up to go do something, and then you followed me. And then we thought Melanie was crying, but she just couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
We're crazy. She could have been, though.
Yeah, she might have been.
She's praying and stuff, so she might have.
Yeah. Oh, one niece bought Jack's. We went to
Jack's you play.
We had gone to a gift shop, and they found like a 10,000 piece puzzle and thought I should buy that, but I had gone nuts over a 2,000 piece puzzle, and I was not about to.
You said you weren't going to do that again.
Oh no, and not a 10,000. Anyway, so this one niece bought Jack's, and I didn't know it, but anyway, her and another niece played Jack's, and I thought that's the most hilarious thing. But they got all the way through tensies.
Yep, tensies. They said that she even recorded it. It was cute.
With my phone. They were cute.
And at that time, not just that time, Auntie here, we started carnivore a year and a half ago, and
I'm a year and 112 days today.
She has stayed with it. I fell off a long time ago, but one of the cousins, she also had been eating that way, and she made a bunch of casseroles and brought all these foods that were carnivore and made life so wonderful for us.
And I don't try to find recipes. I should, but I've just gotten to where it just doesn't matter to me anymore.
But she's done so good. I'm so proud of her.
Ah, thank you.
And you're out of most of your pain and all that.
Yeah.
And anyway, well, we have been on here for 30. Where's the thing? 30, almost 35 minutes.
Yes.
That's I'm trying to keep them not from from not being too long.
Yes.
But this is just a start, and we're probably going to go ahead and do a few more while we're sitting here. I don't know for sure how often we'll get together, but we need to make a concerted effort to be a little more regular with this stuff. Now, you do want to stay tuned, or we're going to do, what is it? The window cleaning thing?
Oh, a review for Vine. I got this window cleaning machine that I'm scared of.
It's a robot.
Yeah,
And
it cleans windows.
she's had it for a while.
Yeah.
And been waiting for us to get back together
Yeah.
to record this video.
No,
So
we'll tell
be
you
sure.
why, because the instructions are so weird. We'll have to read them to you on the next video.
So be on the lookout for that. But I think we better say goodbye for now. And I hope you all come back and see us again.
Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.